did you feel you needed to get back in the ring this year?
I love fighting. I always need to fight. I wish I could fight every single month of my life. Derek's the same. We love to fight. So if we could fight 12 times next year, that'd be fantastic. Unbelievable. And I know Derek would definitely sign up for that right now. 12 fights next year. You do.
Various well-informed sources over the last 3-4 years, Tyson, have told me that there were numerous exchanges between the two of you, basically on your amazing recovery story. You tipped him the wink and you said, look, when the time's right, I will get in the ring with you. Obviously that's going to be a very good payday for you, which you deserve. Is that true? You give us your version of that first. Is that true that this has actually been bubbling away for 3 or 4 years?
One, two. Listen, first of all, I just want to say this, yeah. If I can sit here and try and be more aggressive to Tyson and try and say so many bad words, I cannot, because the man I'm looking at right now, he's giving me an opportunity when Frank Warren didn't want to give me an opportunity, when Bob Arum is saying they didn't want to give me an opportunity, when even my old promoter, Eddie Hearn, didn't want to give me an opportunity. He called me up and he said to me, I want to fight you, I want to give you a big payday. And I said, yes, let's make it happen. Yeah. And then for me to sit here and try and talk shit and try and say so many bad things about this man who's actually giving me food on the table for my kids, I cannot. Do you understand? Yeah. You know, all these guys in the game, you know, Frank, all these guys didn't want me to be on this stage. Do you understand? They didn't want me to be on the stage. I can hear the reporters been writing so many bad things, but I don't care. But come on Saturday, I can guarantee you this: friendship will be out the door. Me and this big man, we are gonna get it on. Do you understand? I'm not gonna try and hold back for anything. Do you understand? So come on Saturday, we are gonna go I'm gonna go to war. Yeah, I'm gonna come. There's no two ways about it. As I said before, I wanna take what's his and make mine, physically and mentally. This is what I want. Do you understand? Yeah, so it's okay for everybody to say whatever they want to say, but really and truly, I'm in the ring, he's in the ring, it's only the two of us. Do you understand? So for me to sit here and trying to slay the Furies, I cannot. You know, I cannot talk shit about him, about anything, because there's nothing to say to a man who phones you up and puts food on the table for your kids. Do you understand?
What is it about you, though, Derek? Because it's not just a group of modern-day scribes who've written you off. You've been written off for a decade, and you keep coming back.
That's the British way, you know. But they don't get it. I was born in Africa, bro. You know, and one thing we know in Africa is we don't give up. You only give up when you die. You know, that's what you could give up. But when you're alive, you can do it. Don't give up. That's the African mentality. You know, Africa is a country that keeps giving and giving and giving. You know, you can take anything you want, but we got more than what you take. So we don't give up. You know, for me to suddenly give up because your newspaper say he should give up and this, I cannot. Because I was born in Africa, do you understand? And I'm so happy that I'm still in the game, you know. I'm so happy I'm still in the game because there's lots of guys in the game who don't produce what I produce, the numbers on the box office, the numbers of the sales. You know, there's only, I think in the game now, it's just me and him, we 10 pro at the same time. Yeah. Do you understand? Yeah. So and I'm buzzing, I'm happy.
You were 2 years apart as amateur champions, weren't you?
Yes,
only
we
2
were,
years.
yeah.
Now, admiring this man as we all do, there is a perception at the moment that it's possible that Tyson Fury, the boxer, is actually getting better even now. So how are you going to stop that Tyson Fury from just marching right through you?
Mate, that's between me and my training camp. What you say?
I said that's fighting talk.
Nice fighting talk.
Don't worry, I won't be anywhere near it. It's up to you guys.
Bang! Take that, Slank.
How are you going to do it?
We shall see. How many days you got left now?
2.5.
2.5. You should, so tune in, buy the box office, buy the papers, but I can guarantee you, you are going to love the whole show we're going to put up. I'm not going to lie to you. It's not going to be a stinker. It's going to be a great fight. His last fight in Wembley was a shitter, but this one is not going to be that. Yeah.
Champ, I spoke to your father, John, this morning, and I know that when you're not training and working and thinking about the next fight, you guys spend so much time looking at the history of boxing, and so you have a very keen understanding that things can go wrong.
Yes.
And it has happened and happened again. How are you going to prevent it happening to you?
I'm doing what I love to do, getting paid to do what I love. I take my career very, very seriously, as of late anyway, the last few years I have. I'm looking forward to it. Cannot wait to get out there, put a show on and entertain. Like Derek said, come Saturday night, there's no friendships, there's no friends in business. And this is a business transaction. So we're going to go in there, punch the fuck out of each other, then afterwards we can have a nice little sandwich, a cup of tea, whatever he wants, not a problem. But while we're in there, we're in fight mode. We're going to put on a good show. And listen, as I hear all these critics talking bullshit who basically never took a punch in their life, but in a two-horse race, never underestimate anybody, because anything can go wrong. And as we've seen many, many times in the past, when champions overlook their opponents and think, you know what, I'm thinking about other names and thinking about other big fights, and then you got the opponent training away nice and steadily under no pressure, goes in there and knocks the motherfucker out. Seen it time and time again. But for me, that will never happen, because I train very hard and I respect every opponent that I've ever faced. I give 110% every time I'm in the gym. I put in 9 weeks of training for this fight. I've never had sex for 6 weeks. I want to come in there like a ramping rabbit. You don't. And I want to just put on a good show. You know, Derek's going to come and knock me out, and I'm going to come and try and knock him out. So there we are. It's going to be on like Donkey Kong. There's nothing more to say. Like I said earlier in the first press conference, like, why did you fight Derek Chisora? Because you beat him twice already. The thing is, like Derek said, there's a lack of names in the division. There's plenty of depth in the division. There's 1,000 heavyweights in the world, but there's lack of household names. I could have fought somebody, I don't know, 34-0 from I don't know where, some foreign country, and everyone was like, who the fuck is this guy? But you mentioned Derek Chisora, they know who Derek is. For good, bad, they're in different reasons, controversial, whatever. They all know who he is, and you know, both known, so we're going to put on a good show. And here we are, we sold out 60,000 tickets at Tottenham. So it's very much interest right before Christmas. And let's paint a picture here. Imagine if it snows and we have a white Wembley out there, and everyone gets snowed upon, and it's just the ring that's...
I should get it right, it's not Wembley, it's Tottenham.
Tottenham then. Whatever.
It wasn't very warm at Wembley, but it's going to be quite sharp. I just wonder how you guys are going to prepare for the conditions. December, there have been some historic fights, many historic stadium fights over the years, but not many in December, if any. So that it could almost be groundbreaking that you're doing this in December. Have you thought deeply about the conditions?
I'm an all-condition boxer. I think when you're going towards a ring, you don't feel anything anyway. If you don't feel punches in the face in a boxing ring, you definitely ain't feeling the cold. Adrenaline's going, you're ready for a fight, you're not going to be feeling the cold. You're in there to do a job and get out there.
What if he makes you wait? Dillian White had to wait a little while at Wembley.
I can't do anything, I have to wait, don't I?
Some would argue you've spent your life waiting for an opportunity like this.
Mate, lifetime's about waiting, you know. Before you get married, you look for the right woman, and you wait, and you find the right woman. You know, if he wants to take 20 minutes to come in the arena, I'm cool with that. I've seen it before, I don't mind. You know, it don't really matter. What matters is this here, for me. I don't really matter about waiting. I'm going to be in front of, as you say, 60,000. I'm buzzing. I'm ready to put on a show. I'm going to wait. I'll wait. He's a champion, so wait for the champion to come in. If he wants to take his time, he can take his time.
I won't make you wait. I'll be running to the ring like the Ultimate Warrior.
Please run
flat out, sprinting.
Please run to the ring. Do whatever you want to do. Come to the ring. Let's just get it on. That's all. You know, I don't mind. I nothing phases me. Do you understand? I'm cool.